always makes us so very happy. So again, thank each and every one of you for being here. Now I see we are also live on YouTube. So I want to say hello to all my YouTube folks. Thank each and every one of you for being here with us today. And let me tell you something. What you will find out throughout this overview is that this is exactly where you need to be. If you have been following the news or even listening a little closely to what's going on in our world today, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, scams and scammers are all in the news. So if you want to be up to date with what's happening, if you want to be financially secure and available, you want to become a part of a group, of a community like this one here, where we are learning together, we are growing together, and we are becoming financially independent together. So thank you all so very much. Now I see all of our people are coming in on our Zoom room. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Let me tell you something, seeing all your faces on this Zoom call always makes me so very happy. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to be out here. As you guys come on up, you know the routine. Please type your name and where you are from in that chat box. That way I get a chance to tell everybody who is on the Zoom call with us today. And if you have the opportunity, please turn on your cameras. One of the best parts about us being on a Zoom call like this is that we get a chance to see all your faces and all those wonderful smiles. And it's not just my friends on Zoom. All my friends on YouTube, please make sure you type your name and where you are from in the comments box. I'm pulling you up right now. That way I get a chance to tell everybody who is here with us on our YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and start saying hello to everyone because I see you guys coming on in. First up is the beautiful Empress herself. I'm talking about Miss Catherine Clement. Hello, Queen. How are you? Mwah. Thank you so very much for being here and for being such a big help in the ILCA community. You are greatly appreciated. I see we also have Miss DJ Coulter coming on in from Colorado. Hello, DJ. How are you, my love? Thank you so very much for being here. It is always good to see you, sweetheart. Of course, there is the beautiful Miss Carla Arrigo. Mwah. Hi, baby. How are you? Carla Arrigo is coming on in from St. Louis, Missouri. There she is. Hello, love. It's always so good to see you. Let me tell you something. Me and Carla have been collaborating. She is about to blow ILCA up. We thank you so much for all your hard work, Carla. I also see we have with us Mr. Clairvaux Albert. Hi, Clairvaux. How are you? Clairvaux is here representing Connecticut. Thank you so much for being here with us, sir. And you are always here, so we truly appreciate your dedication to our community. I see we also have Miss Janelle Appling is here with us today. Hello, Janelle. How are you? She is coming on in representing Colorado. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, Catherine. Thank you. You always make me smile, sweetie. I see we also have Miss Doreen Buckner is here with us today. Hi, Doreen. How are you, Queen? She is coming on in from Anguilla. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, there is the beautiful Miss Dorothy Mays. Hello, Dorothy. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I see Elijah Morgan is in the house. Hi, Elijah. It's always good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being a part of our community. Of course, there is the lovely Miss Judy Mdum. Hi, Judy. How are you? She is coming on in from Toronto, Canada. When I say this is a global movement, that is exactly what I mean. I see we have Mr. Nathan Hansberger. Hi, Nathan. How are you? Are you driving today? Let me tell you something, you guys. One thing about Nathan, either if he's driving or if he's at home, you're at home. Okay. He always shows up, and we truly appreciate dedication like that. Nathan, thank you so much for being a part of our community. We appreciate you. I see we also have Mr. Stan Thompson in the house. Hi, Stan. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you so much for being here. Eric, of course, is free to be coming on in from San Diego. All right, you guys, we are at the top of the hour, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Again, thank each and every one of you for joining us on our Saturday morning ILCA overview and special public crypto talk. My name is your Queen Connectress, Miss Marnita Casa, and I am your humble hostess for today. Now, it is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 8 years, he dedicated his life to learning about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out, share his information with the masses, and he did this by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built wonderful communities and thriving platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivey.
All right, all right. Good morning. Thank you for that introduction, Miss Casa. Good morning to you and everybody else. I mean, it's Saturday morning. I know it's 9 o'clock your time. You woke up like that, huh? Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I promise you, we're going to keep this short and sweet. We thank you for taking time out of your Saturday morning to learn about what ILCA is. We want to invite you to be a part of our community. And we're going to do a special open crypto talk that I normally only do for our internal community. So this is a public presentation. We also are, as Ms. Costa said, is on YouTube. So welcome to all of our YouTube people. If you are on YouTube, you are invited to be on Zoom with us as well. If you go to bbcryptochallenge.com, bbcryptochallenge.com, you'll be able to be on Zoom with us, or you can feel comfortable watching us live stream in our YouTube channel. So thank you all of you guys for being here. You know, this is a wonderful time to be alive, a historic time to be alive. You have to understand that this day and age is going to be written about in history. This is going to be studied for the next 2 centuries because we are living at the beginning of new technology that is going to radically transform human civilization. You know, in 2017, it was May. I learned 2 things that changed my life. It changed the course of my career. And understand, I've been self-employed and by my own boss since 2012. I'm a 7-figure earner. I fired my boss and had freedom a long time ago. And I completely changed the course of my future. One reason why I even started to look in this space is because myself and Miss Casa has been talking about that word leverage. Leverage. And if you understand what that means, see, if you're working a 9 to 5 job, the job is leveraging you and your hours. And so you're trading your time for money. If you're in the direct selling industry, now you're thinking more like a boss, where you're not leveraging your time, but you're leveraging the efforts of other people. So, in other words, this is the saying, I haven't said this in a long time. Would you rather earn 100% of your own efforts or 1% of 100 people's efforts? That used to be my saying for a decade. I haven't said that maybe in 5 years. Obviously, 1% of 100 people's efforts, because if 20% of your workforce decided not to come to work that day, you still have 80% income. But if you get sick and you're relying on 100% of your own income, then guess what? You have no income coming in. So leveraging others and their efforts and their time. But then I wanted to move into what Robert Kiyosaki calls the investor quadrant, leveraging my money. I want my money to work for me. I want my money to be my employee. I want my money to be able to bring more in for me because money never sleeps. Money never gets tired. Money never has an attitude. Money doesn't have a family. Money doesn't have obligations outside of whatever you're telling it what to do. The problem is most people don't understand the concept of money. They only understand the concept of I need to go to school, get good grades, get a good, safe, secure job. And by me trading my time in that job, somebody's going to give me money that I can use to live on. Money is energy. It is not this. Money comes in many different forms. It's a resource. So if you want to change where you currently are, you need to change your concept of where am I getting my resources from? What am I doing to receive it? You know, my grandpa used to have a famous saying that he taught my dad taught me, and his father taught him at an early age. But his father, I think he passed away before he was even 30. He was a rail car, oh, I forgot what they call those guys. But I don't know if he had a train accident or something before he was 30 years old. But in those days, he taught my grandfather that I don't care what it is that you do, be the hardest working at it if you're a street sweeper or an elevator operator. And you have to think about the times that people who look like me, what was available as far as a job and a career in America. An elevator operator, a street sweeper, but he had a hard work ethic. He said, work hard at it no matter what it is, and you'll have success. And that is true, but not true. It's not about how hard you work, which I learned because I have seen the hardest working people in the world are the brokest. It's about working smarter, working smarter. So if you're going to work hard in something, make sure it's in an industry that's going to give you an unlimited amount of income that you can earn, where there's no barriers to hold you back, which is why I changed my entire career path. Because when I figured out that, all right, I already learned how to leverage my hours, my time for money. Then I learned how to leverage others and their efforts collectively, and that walked me off my job. But what's going to make me wealthy is the ability to leverage money and resources, the investor quadrant, the I quadrant of Robert Kiyosaki. So I started to look around for what industry can do that. And at this time in 2017, actually, I started in 2016. I started looking and I was really interested in this whole Bitcoin thing. Didn't understand it, didn't I thought it was still monopoly money being used by nerds who live in their mom's basement all day. I thought it was, criminals were using it and underground activity and drugs and terrorists. I didn't think there was anything real to it. But I learned quickly, it was May 2017, two things. One, the technology that allows Bitcoin to even work, called blockchain technology, is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet today, whether you like it or not, believe it or not, trust it or not. Your opinion of it is irrelevant because guess what every single state is doing right now? All 50 states that all Americans live in. You don't have a choice on this. You already elected your public official, and they're debating right now creating a Bitcoin or digital strategic reserve for every single state, which is smart to do on your behalf. They're not asking your permission for this. It's already happening. Blockchain technology is bigger than the internet. In fact, blockchain technology is going to take the internet into the future. And I think we all can agree because this internet happened in our lifetimes. If you are over the age of 35, I would say 30, maybe 30. If you're over the age of 30, you know what life was like before the internet. Can we go back to that? Cut Wi-Fi off in your house for 5 minutes and see what happens. It's a beautiful day here in California. It's not raining anymore. But the last few days, we've been having internet issues. And I don't know why every time it rains, the internet messes up. It's California for you. But the internet kept coming in and out, and it was driving my family crazy. It was driving me crazy. I was on a meeting, and the internet cut out on me. I think Marnita was there on that one. But what I learned is that has changed and revolutionized the world. And if blockchain technology is going to be bigger than that, don't you think we might need to know about it and then figure out how can we participate and be a part of it? Because most of us did not take advantage of the internet boom when it first got started because we didn't understand it, we didn't trust it, we didn't know what something called email was and this world wide web. We didn't get it. Now, you can't find a business in the world that doesn't have an internet presence. Scratch that. You can't find a person in the world that doesn't have that has a cell phone that's not on the internet, including your 3-year-old cousin or baby or nephew. They know how to swipe on a phone before they can talk. So I learned that. That was the first thing that changed my entire paradigm shift. The second is that cryptocurrency represents the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind for the most amount of people. Now, we read in history books about the gold rush, about the third industrial revolution, about the electricity age, the oil boom, airlines, cars with Henry Ford, the printing press. We learned about these things that most of our ancestors were not able to participate in. Only a small group were able to. Even if you watch, I think my real first kind of big concept of that was the movie Titanic. And you ever heard of the story about the unsinkable Molly Brown? And Molly was what they called new money out of Europe because her family got oil wells in America and in Texas, and that was new money. And she wasn't accepted into the bourgeois, the old money, because it was only for legacy, born in the right family, speak the right language, know the right people, marry the right person. So definitely not for women to be independently wealthy like she was. It was based on who she was, the family she was born in, and who she married. That's why I'm excited to be doing a new course in the future about women in crypto. Because when I say Bitcoin is freedom, and actually it's not my words, Bill Gates said it in 2014. Bitcoin is liberation for those who decide to take it. Why? Because it's permissionless. It doesn't need you to have a degree. It doesn't need for you to be born in the right family, speak the right language, have the right skin color, be the right gender, be the right political party, or the right, pray to the right God. None of that matters, not even age. You know, one of the first crypto books I read was written by an 11-year-old called The Early Bird Gets the Bitcoin. 11. You only need three things to participate in this space. One, cell phone. And I think everybody has one. Cell phone. Two, access to the internet. I think that's almost a given. And three, which everybody has, but most people don't know how to use accurately, this, a willingness to learn. You know, the only time we're learning is when we're forced to go to school, and as soon as we graduate, we don't read books anymore. We don't try to further our knowledge or our education. It stops right there. But there's nothing stopping you from furthering your own knowledge and education. You know, I'm proud of my wife. She's read like 70 something books since January. She is constantly reading, constantly. She has more degrees than I do. So the question is, are we constantly educating ourselves and moving forward? Cryptocurrency allows every single one of us to do that. So pat yourselves on the back for even being here to learn about how, because you don't have to go to school to do this. I'm offering this right now for free. So when I got started in 2017, I got started with $30. It's like right here. I have two, this is $20. 10 more dollars is what I got started with. And I flipped that into six figures in 3.5 months. Not by luck or chance, but because I was educated. And that education allowed me to navigate the crypto volatility world where this goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. Now, I've made most of my money when the market's going down than when it's going up because I know how to navigate this space because of my education. And because of that, in 2018, when everybody lost all their money after Bitcoin went from 20,000 and back down again, companies started asking if I could create crypto education courses for them. I started doing crypto talks like I'm doing right after this presentation, where I'm covering it every day. And the crypto talks wasn't about me trying to entertain, wasn't about me trying to promote anything because I was doing it for free. That's how I was learning. Every morning when I got up, I wanted to see what was going on in the crypto world. I just decided to turn on the camera and the microphone to take you on the ride with me. And in those early days, I was doing 2 of them a day. So I started creating crypto education courses for multiple companies. I started consulting for companies. I started traveling around the country doing Bitcoin boot camps. And that was fine. Problem was that a lot of the companies that I was consulting for, they really didn't have an interest in the education. They used it as a cover. Their whole goal is we're just trying to make money. You know, that was the goal. But at least they had an option for their members to use. But I didn't feel that it was being done the right way or with the right intentions. So you know that old feeling, if you want something done right, you do it yourself. So I got the idea when University of Nigeria after COVID contacted me to use crypto education because kids couldn't go into the classroom, and all of my courses are done by online streaming video. Then University of Nigeria started using my courses as well. And I said, wait, well, you know what? What if what if I create my own crypto education platform? Hmm. I'll show you University of Nigeria. They've got this course. This is their University of Nigeria or INSUCA. By the way, I did a DNA test on myself and found out that I'm 40% Nigerian. You know, and when my Nigerian brothers and sisters found that out, they were celebrating. When are you coming? Well, it was other shocking. I'm 20% European. 5% of that came from Ukraine. That shocked me. I had no 5% from Ukraine. What the heck? Anyways, they only have three of my courses: Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, How to Trade Bitcoin and Cryptocurrency. They're charging 120,000 Naira for my courses and me, the lecturer. Now, as a lecturer, I'm not actually teaching any of their classes. They just have my videos. And they call it 3 modules, 2 to 4 hours a week dedication. Take about a month to go through those. Marnita went through these in 3 days. When she first wanted to know about crypto, I didn't think she was serious. I have a lot of family, and a lot of families always curious about what new business venture am I doing? And I thought she was just like all my other cousins. And I just threw her off to say, hey, if you're serious about this, here's my courses. I thought it would take her the summer to get through it. She did it in 3 days. She was hungry for that knowledge. So this is where we started with, and this is where we are now. Ivy League Crypto Academy.com. 3 years ago, we created ILCA. And ILCA is all about not just crypto courses, but creating an environment, a community of learning, of a safe space where you're not just learning from me, but you're learning from everybody else as a collective effort. And we offer multiple services, from if you just wanted to have our crypto courses, we have all of that, from Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, how to trade Bitcoin and crypto, Internet of Things, decentralized finance, NFTs, metaverse, Web 3.0, tokenization, artificial intelligence, and three more. Those three more are brand new ones that we just launched this year, which includes decentralization, CBDC, and the most important one of all, securities, especially this year. It has now become a profession for people to try to steal your crypto from you. It's a profession. And I'm actually a little upset with myself that I didn't create that course first in my Bitcoin 101 series. Now, I do have crypto security in my Bitcoin 101 courses, and I'll show you what that even looks like. Bitcoin 101. Also in our community, we have our own app. We have our own website where you have access to chat with other community members. This is where you would go to see our courses. So Bitcoin 101 for beginners can include introduction to Bitcoin and crypto. What is the blockchain? The birth of Bitcoin. How do cryptocurrencies work? Where to buy Bitcoin? Coinbase tutorial. Types of wallets. Protecting your investments and security. So this was the first security course that I put together. And it's 11 minutes long. Protecting your investments. Secure. Let me see what I have in here. When using an online service, Bitcoins. Basic password and by technical user Bitcoin security, cryptography controls the creation and transfer. This are essential to protect against Bitcoin secure. I mean, this is basic, though I do have it in here. Becoming acquainted with Bitcoin and crypto lingo, myths about Bitcoin, investing and holding crypto, coins versus tokens. You'd be surprised at how many people don't know the difference. Now, let me test this community here, because you are involved in MoveQuest. Is MQT a coin or a token? Type it in the chat box. Is MQT a coin or a token? What do you guys think? Is Bitcoin a coin or a token? You guys on YouTube, you also can type it in there as well. How to use Exodus. Exodus is one of my most favorite wallets. I have used this from the beginning. I have never had an issue with Exodus. Never. It's never been hacked. Here's the thing. As long as you have your private key, nobody can gain access to it. And if you know certain secret things, like one, I never connect my Exodus wallet to any other website. I've seen people do that. I'm like, are you crazy? Never do that. Still don't get Bitcoin. But the one I'm talking about that is the most important right now is something we're even covering in our diamond class is security. Security. Let me let you listen to the intro of this. By far, the most important lesson to learn out of everything ILCA has to offer is our courses on security. The worst feeling in the world is to build your crypto portfolio for years, only to lose all of it in the blink of an eye or the click of your mouse. This course provides a comprehensive guide to safeguarding digital assets in the ever-evolving crypto ecosystem. It covers critical topics such as secure wallet usage, protecting private keys, recognizing and mitigating phishing attacks, and understanding the principles of blockchain security. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced crypto user, this course equips you with the tools and knowledge needed to navigate the crypto world safely and confidently. And yes, Catherine, I do tether inside of Exodus, but I don't do that on a daily basis. When I'm tether is when I know big swings are going to happen, like what I talked about a couple of weeks ago in the inner circle, where I said when it was at about $94,000, yeah, this is the time to tether. And is Bitcoin at right now? 84,000. So that's when I play that. I don't do it on a daily basis up in like a trader would. That's just another type of a strategy. But all of our all of our courses are easily accessed that you'll be able to use on our website or on a mobile app. Now, outside of just purchasing our crypto, oops, not that one. Outside of just purchasing our crypto courses, we also have certain memberships where you're not just, all of our courses are done by streaming video. You can stop, pause, and rewind them, go at your own pace, go back and rewatch them again. But then we have our membership side where, as a member, you can access even more value from us because you get me live. For example, our Inner Circle membership includes 4 days a week of private Inner Circle crypto talk, where I'm covering, and I'm going to do a little bit of it right after this presentation. We have our Diamond membership, which includes everything that the Inner Circle gets, plus twice a night, twice a day, twice a week, I do a live course from any of our courses. Let's see, pull them up here. Any of our courses, Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, Internet of Things, I do a live, and right now we're covering the securities. Next, we just finished this past week. Oh man, I hope you guys took advantage of that. If you weren't on it live, the replays, I've already uploaded that, and I'll show you where to go for that. But we did phishing attacks, protecting against phishing scams, and pig butchering scams. These are the number 1 and 2 crypto scams in 2025. The average person loses more than $22,000 on these scams. In California, the California government just shut down 42 websites doing pig butchering. The average loss was $140,000 per person. Do you think you might want to know about this? You know, I I want to steal something I heard from Maggie. She's not on here, but I'll give her credit for this. We said a smart person knows how to solve problems. A wise person knows how to avoid them. So the level of preparation that you have by going through crypto education to avoid losing your life savings is priceless. Next Tuesday, we're going to be covering crypto jacking and malware protecting your assets. And then on the day after that, I'm going to decide whether I'm going to do multi-sig wallets for enhanced security or privacy coins and the challenges of anonymity. And then the next series we're going to do after that is our inner circle has requested that we go back. I have not taught this course in maybe 2 years, how to trade Bitcoin and crypto. So we're going to be doing this in our diamond class, making money with Bitcoin. What is trading? What are whales? Understanding trading candlesticks, Bollinger Bands, crypto investment strategy, buy the dip, read the charts, executing your first trade, crypto trading strategy. So we're going to be covering this in our diamond class in 2 weeks, about 2 weeks. So that's part of our diamond membership. Then we also have our platinum membership. Platinum is everything that the inner circle and diamonds get, plus a whole lot more, including a higher percentage on affiliates. For example, what if you say, wow, this education knowledge is important. I know people who need crypto education. If you're in the inner circle for $49 a month, you're going to earn 5% on sharing this with anybody. This is not MLM. This is not network marketing. There are no levels. You share with somebody, they make a purchase, you earn 5%. If you're a diamond member at $115 a month, you get 10%. If you're a platinum member at $149.95 a month, you're getting 20%. So not only do we have our courses, but we also have memberships that you can choose to be a part of. To kick it all off, though, we do a 5-day challenge once a month for free. ILCAchallenge.com. So at the end of the month, the last week of the month, I do a virtual Bitcoin boot camp on Zoom, Monday through Friday for 1 hour a night. And we're covering some basics. Bitcoin 101, like what is the blockchain? How do cryptocurrencies work? What is wallets and wallet security? How do I buy Bitcoin? How do I make money with it? And we do that once a month. And I got to tell you, it's never the same. We've been doing it for 3 years now. If you go to ilcachallenge.com to register, you will also be able to download my free ebook, Bitcoin for Beginners. All right. So just by registering for free, you get a free ebook. Follow the instructions in the email that you would get. And I do it live streaming on the YouTube channel like you're on right now. And the next one will be, I think it's March 24th that week. The week of March 24th will be the next 5-day challenge. So starting next week, you'll start to see us promoting that heavily. But this is for free. And then you can decide if you want to upgrade to be a member with us as well. One of the members in our MoveQuest community lost more than $17,000 that got stolen from her. Had she been on the 5-day challenge, I covered what to do and how to protect yourself from getting scammed the way she did. And I did it for free. So had she just taken 1 hour out of her evening, that would have saved her $17,000. And that's just on the free side. What do you think you're getting being on the inside? See, if you want to be in our inner circle, and the last inner circle talk we did was this past Thursday. I learned something there that shook me a little bit because I would have fallen victim to that scam. And if you go to ilcacryptonews.com, you can sign straight up for the inner circle, at least $49 a month. This is wholly overvalued and underpriced for this. This is priceless. This is where I learn daily how I stay sharp. Like I said, I just turn the camera on and microphone and take you guys with me. But I learned about a Zoom scam that I didn't even know existed. And it's relevant to me, not the average person, but I could have become a victim of it based on my business and what I do and the type of meetings that I have. And that one shook me. And I'm glad. I'm like, man, I'm glad I do Inner Circle Crypto Talk because I wouldn't have even known about it until after the fact. All these CEOs that got scammed had no idea what was going on until after the fact. So this is priceless to be in our inner circle. If you want to be in our diamond group, ilcasecrets.com. ilcasecrets.com. If you're an inner circle and you're not a diamond or a platinum member, I strongly encourage you that you want to upgrade, especially this year. You want to upgrade yourself. So ilcasecrets.com to be on our diamond membership. Then just go back to ivyleaguecryptoacademy.com. Click on membership if you want to be a part of our platinum membership for $149 a month. Now, one thing that we just added as well, before I talk about the partnership program, there's a lot of people that say that we got very busy schedules and they don't have time to be able to be on our live events or watch the videos, and they just got, some questions. You can set up a one-on-one consultation with me. If you go to winwithivy.org, winwithivy.org, you'll be able to set up a one-on-one time with me for 30 minutes to an hour, or, well, we have an executive plan, a 30-minute consultation, $125, where you have my undivided attention. Ask me anything that you want, and we cover that for 30 minutes. I have a 1 hour consultation for $240 for a whole hour long. And then I've got the executive plan. Basically, you get 3 hours for $695, which is cheaper than getting 3 independent hours. So that's our executive plan. If you are a platinum member, you get 2 free 30-minute sessions with me as a platinum. So this is our one-on-one, winwithivy.org. Win with Ivy. Let me make sure I got that. Ivy.org. There we go. Now, one I'm very, very excited about is our partnership program. Why? Our partnership program allows individuals who are entrepreneurs themselves, or you may not be, but you always wanted to be one. You just had no idea how to put together a site to maybe brand yourself. You might have products and ideas that you want to sell, but it's too expensive to set up. And I know because I went through the process. I remember one it would cost over $100,000 to get things set up. I didn't have that, or better way, I wasn't willing to spend that. But after years, we figured it out. My company itself is able to do anything that a big marketing firm would able to do. So we figured out how to, instead of you sharing crypto education with your followers and them coming to me, and a lot of people out there, they would rather, keep their own brand, keep their own base. And I hear this all the time, Brandon, hey, your crypto education is top notch. However, I can't promote you. I don't want to promote you. So what if I'm able to promote you? What if you partner with me? We create you your own website. Your own website has your own pictures. It has your own brand, your company name, whatever you want to call it, and your colors. What if it has all of that? And then I give you my crypto education, and you're able to sell my crypto education. But here's the catch. You're able to sell it less than what I'm selling it for. And I'm going to give you 50% because we're partners, 50-50. Do you want to know how much money that is for you? Let me show you an example. Guys like dream mode, right? Because I fully believe in earning while you're learning. My courses, let me go back to mine. If you want my courses, full price is $24.99. If you want all of my courses, full price, $24.99. However, I do have 4 bundle packages. Oh, Marnita, what was that link to the bundle package page? ILCA verse? ilcaverse.io. Yeah, ILCA verse. Well, actually, this is for this. Oh no, it's not that one. Yeah, this is because well, we have a bundle package now for all of our courses where you can get instead of buying them independently, you'll be able to get the courses in a block in a group for $750 each for each four of the packages. If you are a partner, instead of selling all the courses for $24.99, I'm allowing you to sell it for $9.99. Again, people will get the courses cheaper from you than they would from me. If you were to sell the bundle packages instead of 750 each, oh yeah, that's right. IvyLeagueCrypto.info. See, that's why I have Marnita. Here it is. IvyLeagueCrypto.info. All the courses, $24.99 for all 13 courses with me. With you, you sell it for $9.99. My bundle packages, Bitcoin and Blockchain Education Bundle, Crypto Essentials, Crypto Education Elite, and the Blockchain and Security. With me, $750. With you, $299. Now, I want to highlight this for a second. All the courses for $24.99. It's actually a better deal if you became a partner, because if you are a member of ILCA, the setup to be a partner. Oh, Miss Casa, could you give me a link? If I show off somebody, maybe Carla's or somebody's. But if you are a partner with us, it's only going to cost you one time $1,000 to set up and $199 a month. You will have access to everything that a platinum member does, which means platinum members have all of our courses, all 13 courses for yourself, and you'll have the ability to sell the courses and earn 50%. So it's actually cheaper for you to be a partner with more benefits than if you just bought all the courses for yourself outright. That's not going to be the same for long. Okay. Just want to share that because I want to promote, and we're going to put on our website, we're going to have a section of all of our partners. And all of our partners, meaning when somebody comes to my website, how many of you guys would have loved to have me in your downline in any company? Meaning that I'm making money for you. How would you like me to promote you? So like Carla, for example, I would rather promote Carla and go get the crypto education. Oh, we got to change this build up, Marnita, from $24.99 to $9.99 for all 13 courses if you get it from Carla. But Carla is one of our partners. It says nothing on here about ILCA. It doesn't have anything about Brandon Ivey. This is all about Carla. So she's able to brand herself. I already cut out from last week. Marnita showed you guys a detail of this, how the back office works of what everything you're getting. I'm not doing that today, but I just wanted to show you. Here's an example. Here's Carla's. So how much money can Carla make? Let me show you an example. Let's say Carla says, Brandon, I know 10 people who need crypto education right now. 10 people. And instead of paying $24.99, getting it from me, they pay $1,000 with her. She makes $500 per sale. Carla just made $5,000 off of 10. What if she only knew, Brandon, I think I know maybe 2 people a month. 2 people a month. That's $1,000 a month. What is her expense? She's paying $199 a month just to maintain. She's already made her money back and in profit, and she has access to all the crypto education herself. Let me talk about some of the big players out there. You know, people who have lists of 10,000 or more. 10,000 people or more on a list. You know, an email list. You know, people say, I just shoot out an email blast. In marketing, you always have a small percentage that will always buy no matter what you're selling. 2% is that number. It could be the worst product ever. 2% will still buy it. So if you have 10,000, that means 98% of people on that list will say no. 2% will say yes. You know what 2% of 10,000 people is? That's 200. So you did one email blast to 10,000 people. You got 200 sales. 200 sales at $500 a piece. You just made $100,000 from 200 sales. So that's one way you can look at it is, yeah, I got a list of 10,000. I have a list of 50,000. Or another way is my goal is to get 200 sales, maybe in 6 months, a year, or 30 days to make $100,000. This is why it pays to be a partner. You're also going to have your own affiliate page as well. That's branded to you. Again, Ms. Casa went over all of that last Saturday. We have that recorded so you guys can ask to have access to that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what ILCA is all about. It's a community. It's an ability to earn while you learn in a safe environment. Well, what's the website? You want me to show the website, but I don't have the website. Give me that link.
No, it's okay. It's up there. They can see it on the recording. Go ahead, B. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Give me that because now I want to see it too again.
Okay, it's the second link under the one that I sent you for her crypto education.
Oh, ooh.
Yes, we'll also do a personalized website for you if you
Wait. Let me let you go ahead and talk about it. Tell us about this website.
Sorry, I was back here fuming like, Brandon, you didn't tell him about the best thing. Okay, so family, another thing for our partners, another reason why the partnership is so very, very valuable, especially if you are new to entrepreneurship. As Mr. Ivey was saying, a lot of times we don't have the resources or the tools to start actually marketing ourselves. So not only do we provide a way for you to market Ivy League Coaching Academy's content, but we also have a way for you to market your own or do whatever you like. So another part of the partnership program is providing a personalized website for you. So if Mr. Ivey scrolled down just a little bit, you can see that it is the whole entire website. In fact, Mr. Ivey, can I share my screen just real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hold on, let me stop sharing on mine.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Let me go ahead and pull this up. The reason why, you guys, is because we're so very excited about what we've been building here. And I want to make sure that you understand that you can also do this for your own business, not just for ILCA. So let me make sure I have you guys on the right page. Give me 1 second. Okay, booyah. And then share. Can you guys see the website?
Yes, we can.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so what Carla requested for her website is that she wanted everything and anything that she was putting out there as far as MoveQuest and as far as crypto education. Now, let's say you're into, like Mr. Ivey said, cooking. Let's say you are someone who is into health and wellness or fitness. We can fashion a website for you with your colors, with whatever type of language you like. We have so many different ways that we can be able to produce content for you if you don't have it yourself. But as you can see, it is very detailed. All the bells and whistles work. We also add testimonials for you. Even if you don't have them, we can absolutely get those for you. And as you can see at the top, each one of the tabs work. This is her site for MoveQuest. Now, no matter what you present here, what opportunity or what business, all of your buttons will go to all the correct links. If you are promoting anything that has to do with ILCA, your link, your buttons will actually have your referral payment connected to them. So I just wanted to show you guys that we can also create a specified website for you, even if it doesn't have anything to do with ILCA. This is your company and we're in this together. So back to you, Mr. Ivey.
Oh, that is fantastic. I hadn't even seen that yet. So great job. And I'm excited for you, Carla, to be able to use that. And Marnita, we've got a meeting afterwards because guess what came in? What? The documents. You know what I'm talking about. But anyways, that's why I said today's going to be a great day.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, we got a meeting.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I was muting.
See, Marnita's excited. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into our Maggie's on now. I quoted you earlier, Maggie. You said something. I'm gonna have to steal that. I'm gonna quote you and give you credit for the first few times, but then after that, it's gonna be mine. And what I said, and I'm gonna be saying this a lot, is what Maggie said that smart people solve problems, but wise people know how to avoid them. I love that. I actually live by that. And that's what ILCA is all about. Getting yourself in position to avoid potential pitfalls. It's like having insurance. You don't know how bad it is until you actually get hit. A lot of people out there don't think they need crypto education until they lose $20,000. Then they wish they had it. Well, we want to do preventative maintenance, kind of what MoveQuest is too. MoveQuest is preventing you from having to get that doctor's visit down the road, but you're incentivized to do it because you're making money by working out. Same concept. All right, so now we're going to switch into giving you guys a sneak peek on what we actually do in our inner circle. So we always started off in our crypto talks on Mondays through Thursday. We read the charts. We read the charts. This just gives us a good indicator and idea on what is going on in the crypto market itself. So let me refresh this. Crypto market cap right now is sitting at 2.8 trillion, slightly down 0.3% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance is at 58.6. Ethereum is at 8.18%. We've got Bitcoin is sitting at $84,000, slightly down in the last 24 hours, but the last hour is slightly up. Now, this is Saturday. So since it's Saturday, we definitely want to see how this is going to play out come Monday. Everything always happens on Monday morning. Ethereum is still below $20,000, and Inner Circle, I already told you guys what you should be doing right now with the prices where they are. Ripple's is up 2.7%. And Ripple was in the news all last week. They're close to winning or ending their lawsuit going on with the SEC. Donald Trump has announced that Ripple, Solana, Cardano, Ethereum, and Bitcoin is part of their strategic reserve. So you're going to see Ripple, Solana, Cardano, not surprised, in the green. In fact, I saw Kenny made a post about BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, and others. I think even Fidelity. Not only are they doing the Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum, but now I saw BlackRock's looking at Ripple. Really? Solana. Is that coincidence? No, it's not. So I'm not surprised by seeing that. Tron is up, Lido staked Ether. Pi Network is down. That looks like to be the top token, the biggest down. And I'm actually shocked that Pi Network is this high. Our community has been mining Pi for maybe, I don't know, 2, 3 years on your phone. Chainlink is down 2.2. Whoa. Where did Toncoin come from? Why is it all the way up 17.2%? So this is why I love crypto talks, because I'm able to spot stuff. And that is an outlier. It's up 11.8 in the last week, 17 in the last 24 hours. Any other outliers like that? No, everything else seems to be in line. Tokenized exchange is up 6.5. Here's another one. Atom is up 11%, double digit. So why I call it an outlier is because the entire crypto market is in the negative, yet those tokens did the opposite. So that catches my eye. So I should have seen it here trending. Toncoin, Pi Network, Redstone. I never heard of Redstone. Top gainer, 54% in the last 24 hours. Okay, now we're going to look at best performers in the last 24 hours. Toncoin, Cosmos Hub, Flare. Who is this? Solve Protocol, Solve BTC, $83,000. So is it pegged to Bitcoin? 21 million max supply. There's only 10,000 in circulation. It's not new. It's been around for a while, at least 6 months. Came out the gate at $11,400 a coin. all-time high 2 months ago. This reached $117,000. Huh. Where's this? Oh, it's on the Solana chain. Okay, Pancake Swap. Even Uniswap has it. Nah. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't touch it on Uniswap. I really even wouldn't really do it on, maybe Pancake Swap. Oku Trade Network, decentralized exchange. I'm not familiar with that one. This is why I do crypto talk. I learned something new. Aerodrome Slipstream. Interesting. And it reached in the top 100. So I'm not writing that down yet, but I'm keeping mental note of that. Only 10,000 in circulation. Mantra, Polkadot, Immutable, Caspa. It's kind of like MQT. MQT only has 21 million tokens too, but not 21 million in circulation. 19 million Bitcoins in circulation. This only has 10,000, which is why it's this price. And MQT only has maybe 300 something thousand in circulation. Okay. Speaking of MQ, well, let me look at the worst tokens. Pi Network, Story, Chainlink, Avalanche, Hedera, Nexo. All right, nothing that's really on my radar screen on this one outside of Pi and Story. MQT sitting at $6.12. All I can keep saying, hint, hint, you might want to get your hands on as many MQT as you can and put as much as you can in the hatchery at this price. The reason why you see it here is because AVAX and the whole market dropped down and it messed up the evolution contract from doing anything. The evolution contract will wait for it to continue to drop. And then once it feels like things are stable, will it kick in itself? But artificially, we don't have to wait on the evolution contract. And we are very, very close to where I'm comfortable with the green light. But I'm just giving a hint. You might want to get your hands on as much of this as you can while you can at this price. Someone bought $474 worth there, $274 dollars there. Okay. The sales, I don't see any large sell amounts. I'm only seeing people selling to submit and their claims. That's what I'm saying. Do I see? Well, someone sold 38 MQT. See, this is why you got to be careful with this. Now, they got $233 for it. But what happens? MQT goes back to $50 a coin. That's $1,900 worth. Any big sells here? No, these are mod. This is just daily. Okay. Now let's take a look at some of the news. This is one thing that I am very, very good at. Not just reading the charts like a lot of the YouTube people do. The market's going to be impacted by geopolitics. What's going on in the world? A chart isn't going to tell you that. A chart's not going to tell you that Donald Trump is going to raise tariffs or cut tariffs, that the Federal Reserve is going to raise or cut interest rates, that Russia is going to do a ceasefire or continue attacking Ukraine, that October 7th will happen where Hamas attacks Israel and then Israel responds. You got to know and be aware of these things because all of these actions can impact the market. BlackRock now holds over 567,000 Bitcoin, valued at over 47 billion. See, now this was my problem in Inner Circle last week, where we talked about the United States creating a Bitcoin reserve, and their plan is to have 1 million tokens accumulated over the next 5 years. And I said that is, while you're on the right path, that is the wrong timeline. You want to have 1 million Bitcoin by the end of 2025, if not by the end of the summer. Who has more money, the United States government or BlackRock? Now, BlackRock is indeed the largest asset manager in the world with 10 trillion under wraps, but the United States government is bigger. BlackRock accumulated this in less than a year. They didn't start this publicly until around March last year after the Bitcoin ETF. And they were able to get 500,000 Bitcoin in less than a year. What do you think the United States government can do? And why they should? BlackRock CEO Larry Fink previously praised Bitcoin as digital gold and said that most investors should have a small Bitcoin allocation. If he's telling that, and you know who listens to Larry Fink? The average person on the street. If you pulled them over and said, hey, do you know who Larry Fink is? They're going to say no. You go to Wall Street and ask anybody walking up and down the street, do you know who Larry Fink is? They're going to look at you like you're crazy. Of course we do. When he speaks, mountains move. So if he's saying most investors should have Bitcoin, what do you think you should have? You should have it as well. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager with approximately, now this has grown. Now it's 11.6 trillion. It was before a year ago 10 trillion. They currently hold 567 Bitcoin, valued at 47.8 billion, making the asset manager one of the largest holders of Bitcoin in the world, and they did that in 1 year. Let's see. Anything else I want to glean from this? No, just that headline alone tells you you need to have a Bitcoin portfolio. North Korea's Lazarus Group moves 400 Ethereum to Tornado Cash following $1.5 billion Bybit hack. North Korea-linked Lazarus Group transferred 400 ETH worth $750,000 to Tornado Cash on March 12th, likely laundering proceeds from the record 1.5 billion Bybit hack, blockchain researchers report. Wow. The Lazarus Group is North Korea, guys, is state-backed agency where their only goal is to steal crypto from everybody. And they're the ones who's also behind that Zoom hack we learned about on Thursday that really tripped me up a little bit. So they transferred 400 ETH to privacy tool Tornado Cash on March 12th. The funds are believed to originate from the February 21st, 2025 breach of crypto exchange Bybit, which lost over $1.4 billion in digital assets, the largest crypto heist in history. Analysts at Elliptic and Chainalysis attributed the attack to Lazarus, citing its history of targeting exchanges for financial gain. On-chain detective Zach XBT led the charge in identifying North Korean hackers as the prime suspects. Bybit's Dubai-based platform was compromised through social engineering tactics that targeted safe wallet systems, allowing hackers to drain a multi-sig cold wallet. Isn't that interesting? How were they able to drain a well, we already covered that in Crypto Talk, but I want to show you guys. What are we covering next Tuesday in Diamond class? I'll pull it up. No, not next Tuesday. Next Wednesday. Because next Tuesday we're doing cryptojacking and malware. Multi-signature wallets for enhanced security. You have to understand the courses that I choose to create are based on what's going on in the world. It's not just random. I looked at what's going to be some of the biggest issues in the upcoming year, because I always, at the end of December, I create 3 new courses. I've been doing that for 3 years now. Last year, we had, in January of 2024, we had Web3, artificial intelligence, and tokenization. And I did tokenization because of BlackRock. This year, decentralization, CBDC, and security. Multi-sig wallet for enhanced security. I want to see a couple of multi-signature wallet. Multiple private keys to access cryptocurrency. These wallets are a seedless form of self-custody. Another offline types of wallets called signature wallets. You get private keys, set the fund. Pros and cons in group settings such as DAOs. Technical knowledge, a stalemate. Instances where using multi-sig wallets. Okay, so when you go through these courses and then headlines pop up You understand what it is. A lot of people don't know what a multi-sig cold wallet is. They've never heard of it. You go through ILCA, you know what it is. Post-theft Lazarus converted stolen tokens to Ethereum via a decentralized exchange platform before funneling funds to mixers. Tornado Cash, a decentralized Ethereum-based mixer, sanctioned by the US Treasury in 2022, obscures transaction trails using zero-knowledge proofs, complicating law enforcement efforts. CertIC detected the 400 ETH transfer, tracing it to the Bitcoin network addresses linked to Lazarus, while cross-chain activity complicates direct attribution. Researchers noted the timing aligns with the group's laundering patterns. On Friday, on-chain investigator Zach XBT stated, a high-confidence Tornado Cash demix for the theft reveals DPRK, that's North Korea, purchased Pepe 3.1 million on March 11th after withdrawing Ethereum from Tornado Cash. The transfer shows Lazarus's evolving tactics, including cross-network laundering and malware campaigns targeting developers via fake Zoom. Oh, see that? The fake Zoom calls. We just learned about that on Thursday. U.S. authorities estimate Tornado Cash has processed over $7 billion in illicit funds since 2019, including around 455 million tied to Lazarus. A November 2024 federal court ruling partially lifted sanctions against the mixer, but its legal status remains under debate. Security firms warn that North Korea uses stolen crypto to fund its weapons program. The Bybit hack alone surpasses the 610 million Poly network theft in 2021, highlighting systemic vulnerabilities in industry security. At press time, Arkham Intelligence data shows that the hacking collective holds around $1.18 billion in digital assets, with most of its portfolio in Bitcoin. Isn't that interesting? Crypto influencer sentenced to 45 months in prison for wire fraud. Really? There was nothing funny about his use of Seinfeldian company, Vandalay Industries, to carry out his fraud. What fraud was this? Thomas John Sfraga, also known as TJ Stone, received 45 months in prison for wire fraud and was ordered to pay more than 1.3 million in forfeiture as part of a scheme targeting crypto investors. In a March 14th notice, the U.S. Justice Department said S. Fraga was sentenced in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York for wire fraud following a May 2024 guilty plea. Court filings stated that the influencer and podcaster claimed he was the owner of businesses, including Vandalay Contracting, a name based on a running joke from the television series Seinfeld, and the MC of many crypto events in New York City. Shraga convinced a victim to invest in a fictitious cryptocurrency virtual wallet. He promised the victims returns on their investments as high as 60% in 3 months. In reality, however, Sfraga used the money entrusted to him by the victims for his own benefit, to pay expenses, and to pay earlier victims and business associates. That's Ponzi. Sfraga's case was one of the many involving crypto-related crimes continuing to be pursued in the jurisdiction following the appointment of John Durham as interim U.S. Attorney by President Donald Trump. Braden John Caroni, former CEO of SafeMoon, who also faces ED&Y criminal charges, requested in February that his criminal trial for securities fraud conspiracy, wire fraud conspiracy, and money laundering conspiracy be pushed based on the administration's approach to crypto enforcement. The Seinfeldian scheme was not the first time the crypto industry was connected to the popular sitcom. Seinfeld, comedian Larry David, co-creator of the show, starred in a Super Bowl ad for defunct crypto exchange FTX. He later said he was an idiot for endorsing the company and lost a lot of money after the price of specific tokens dropped. Since Trump took office, some high-profile defendants in criminal cases involving crypto have reportedly been looking into appealing to the U.S. president for a pardon. Among those reportedly seeking pardons were former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, currently serving a 25-year sentence following a 2023 conviction, and former Binance CEO CZ, who served a 4-month sentence in 2024, though he denied reports of a potential pardon. Yeah, he's trying to get a pardon from Trump right now. Buy his way out. Okay, we got UK authorizes charges against NCA officer for alleged Bitcoin theft. Authorities in the UK allege a National Crime Agency officer, inside job, stole 50 Bitcoin in 2017. Dang, it took that long to get this investigation? The agency responsible for conducting criminal prosecutions in England and Wales announced that a NCA officer was due to be charged with the alleged theft of Bitcoin worth roughly $75,000 in 2017. In a March 14th notice, the Crown Prosecution Service said it had authorized the Merseyside Police to charge NCA officer Paul Chowles with 15 offenses related to the alleged Bitcoin theft during an investigation into online organized crime. Authorities said Chowles could face 1 count of theft, 11 charges for concealing, disguising, or converting criminal property, and 3 counts for acquiring, using, or possessing criminal activity. The 50 Bitcoin worth 75,000 before December 17th bull run is now valued at more than $4.2 million. Wow. Okay. All I want to say about that one. Next up, I'm running out of time here. New mass jacker malware. What? Mass jacker malware. Wait. Where's my members? Oh, there it is. Oh, look at what we're covering on Tuesday. Cryptojacking and malware protecting your assets. That's Tuesday night in Diamond class. So look at this. New mass jacker malware. So I don't even have this in my course yet. I just did this 2 months ago. Targets piracy users, steals crypto. CyberArk found nearly 780,000 wallets linked to the thefts. What? Though only 423 held any crypto at the time of the analysis. A previously unknown type of cryptojacking malware called Mass Jacker is targeting piracy users and hijacking crypto transactions by replacing stored addresses, according to a March 10th report. The cryptojacking malware originates from the website pesktop.com, where users seeking to download pirated software may unknowingly infect their devices with the Mass Jacker malware. After the malware is installed, the infection swaps out crypto addresses stored on the clipboard application for addresses controlled by the attacker. Wow. So when the malware is installed, the infection swaps out the. Didn't we just talk about this last week? What did I tell you guys? When you're sending crypto, always double check on the confirmation screen the address you're sending it to, because if you have malware on it, it will change that address. Or worse, even more simplistic. Most people copy and paste the address that they're sending it to. So you copy it. And then you go in, okay, I'm going to talk. Remind me to mention this on Tuesday night, because this is what you've got to do. And I'm guilty of not doing this all the time either. Whenever you see an address, before you copy it, look at it and make sure you look at the first 4 or 5 digits, the last 4 or 5 digits. And then when you paste, go back and make sure it's the same address that you copied. I'm guilty of not double checking that all the time. So I'm making a mental note for myself. Make sure I do that. I copy the address and I paste it in before I even click send. Double check that address there. And then after you click send, a confirmation screen pops up first that says This is what you're sending, how much, this is how much the fee is going to be, this is the address you're sending it to, confirm. On there, make sure the address is still the same. Had I done that, I wouldn't have lost $40,000 messing around at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I lost 40K because I was not paying attention. And I sent the crypto instead of to a wallet address, I sent it to a contract address. And the crazy thing is, I did a test before that of a smaller amount, but I was multitasking, doing a bunch of stuff, and I got caught up. So this is malware that's installing, that's looking at all the addresses stored on your clipboard. There are 778,000 unique wallets linked to the theft. 423 hold assets. The total amount of crypto that had either been stolen or transferred out of the wallets amounted to 336,000 as of August. Yes, I can put this link in the chat box. One wallet in particular seemed active. This wallet contained just over 600 Solana at the time of analysis, worth $87,000, and had a history of holding NFTs. These NFTs included Gorilla Reborn and Susanu. A look into the wallet on Solana's blockchain explorer SolScan shows 1,184 transactions dating back to March 11, 2022. In addition to transfers, the wallet's owner dabbled in DeFi in November 2024. Okay, so first, whoever hacked this, they already messed up. You guys know what I talk about, utility wallets. Let me stop there. I don't want to give hackers any advice. Let me stop there, but I already see where the hackers messed up. Crypto malware targets array of devices. Crypto malware is not new. The first publicly available cryptojacking script was released by CoinHive in 2017, and since then attackers have targeted an array of devices using different operating systems. Kaspersky Labs said that it had found crypto malware in app-making kits for Android and Apple. The malware had the ability to scan images for crypto seed phrases. Okay, what's something else I say time and time and time again? Do not scan or screenshot your seed phrases or store it in the cloud as Mark Cuban did or on your computer, because the malware can find it. It can sniff that out. Rather than I had one person a couple of years ago. I never gave my seed phrase to anybody. I didn't connect my wallet to anybody. Where do you have your seed phrase saved? Uh, well, I screenshot. I have it in a file. Write down your seed phrase. Do not store it anywhere on digital. I don't know how many times I got to say that. And no matter how many times I say that, somebody's still going to do it. And somebody's still going to lose their money. One new injection method involves the fake job scam, where an attacker will recruit their victim with the promise of a job. This is like pig butchering. During the virtual interview, here we go. This was the Zoom scam. The attacker will ask the victim to fix microphone or camera access issues. That fix is what installs the malware, which can then drain the victim's crypto wallet. Don't fall for that. The Clipper attack, in which malware alters cryptocurrency addresses copied to a clipboard, is less well known than ransomware or information stealing malware. However, it offers advantages for attackers as it operates discreetly and often goes undetected in sandbox environments. And they're getting more advanced. Okay, I'm only going to look at the headlines of these, then I've got to run. But we've got Sachs VC firm sold 200 million plus in crypto stocks before White House. Wait, whoa, wait, what? The White House confirmed David Sachs and his VC firm took significant steps to avoid conflicts of interest. Oh, okay. Before Donald Trump's inauguration. Okay. All right. I understand that. Brazil to push cryptocurrency as a priority for international BRICS trade. How long is this? Because this might be one. I can read this real quick. The agenda for Brazil as president of the BRICS bloc will feature an unlikely topic, crypto. What do you mean unlikely topic? That's the main deal for them. Brazilian authorities are preparing to introduce proposals for the organization to consider crypto as a solution for international settlements, both inside and outside the bloc. Who wrote this article? Sergio Gosinko. Either you don't listen to me or you're completely out. You have no idea what the purpose of BRICS is. This is their goal. Local journal O Globo noted that this topic would be a priority, see that, as Brazil is now the president of BRICS, taking the mantle from Russia. The proposal would support the need to expedite financial transactions among group members and reduce the dependence on foreign currencies like the US dollar. I've said it again, and I'll say it again. The biggest threat to the United States, US dollar, world global dominance is BRICS. Not Zelensky, not Canada, not Mexico, not Hamas, not the UK. I'm looking at who Donald Trump's targeting, not the Panama Canal. It's them, BRICS. While the idea of a BRICS common currency was floated before, with economists like Jim Rickards predicting it would leverage gold to undermine the dollar, no, I predicted they're going to use crypto. That's the whole point. This has not been suggested. It has been suggested. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about or is not familiar with what's going on here. Instead, BRICS is focusing on designing an efficient payment system to make use of digital national currencies or even stable coins, which are already being used in international settlements. That part is true, but that's the cover. President Donald Trump opposes the BRICS currency idea, which I agree with him, proposing a 100% tariff regime if the organization abandoned the US dollar. I agree with that. Now, if we want to talk about tariffs, who to put tariffs on, it's them. And you need to do it now before they get too strong. Brazil could also present a system like PIX that uses different networks and systems based on fiat currencies. Nonetheless, this might raise worries about the sovereignty and independence of the system, as fiat currencies might be subject to different regulatory standards. You don't draw the tariffs on Canada and Mexico and Europe. You put it on BRICS. Russian officials have confirmed that BRICS is indeed taking this as a priority. See? Even Russia, after they ran their mouth last year, and South Africa said, no, we're not. No, we're not. We don't want to piss off America. This is the goal. Hosting talks to determine the best course of action in this regard. Last month, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov stressed that President Luis Inácio Lula da Silva had taken the initiative in this field. Interesting that Brazil's doing that because Russia already had his turn, China had his turn, South Africa had his turn. But Brazil says, I'll be the huckleberry here. Examining the creation of a so-called trans-border payment initiative, the creation of a reinsurance company, and the BRICS clear settlement and depository infrastructure. So that first it's gonna challenge the SWIFT network, which is whenever the United States wants to put sanctions on somebody, they shut down their access to SWIFT. Then they're going to create their own CBDC. That's the ultimate goal. Just be ready for it. Stable coins thrive as crypto stumbles. A $4.23 billion growth spree in 2 weeks. While the crypto market contracted over the past 2 weeks, the stablecoin sector has ballooned by 4.2 billion since March 1st. This is why I will be writing a course on stablecoins. I got that down as a lesson. Stablecoins, AI agents, My smart cities. I'm going to have to do security 2.0 and women investing in crypto. Hmm. Digital dollars dominate with over 8% of crypto's trillion-dollar pie. So this is what you're going to hear a lot this year, even more than CBDs. If Kamala Harris won, the talk this year would be all about CBDC. Donald Trump won, so the talk's going to be all about stablecoin. So I kind of miscalculated on that, on creating that course. I went CBDC route first, when maybe I should have went stablecoin route first. But it's all good. I'll create the stablecoins. All right, that is it for Crypto Talk and our ILCA presentation for today. I hope you guys learned something new. As always, that is a point. That is what this community is all about. I have a goal of helping at least 100 people to earn $2,500 to $5,000 a month in our ILCA community, starting with the inner circle and above. I believe in earn while you learn. We already have the strategy and we already have the tools in place. It's just a matter of you actually using it. Now, I can't grow the community by myself, but it's word of mouth from you guys. If you find that this is any value, then share it with others so we can get to that 100 moment size. And for you that are partners, I'm going to pay you a lot of money to do it. I'm giving you 50%. And it's not, if every single person already now just shared it with one person, we doubled our size. It's just like that. So with that, thank you guys for taking time out of your schedule for being here. Next crypto talk will be Monday morning at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. So if you're not in the inner circle, those of you guys on YouTube, or you might not be on Zoom right now, we have a separate link for our inner circle crypto talk. Go to ilcacryptonews.com, sign up for our inner circle so you can be a part of our inner circle crypto talks. I have no idea what we're going to get on Monday morning. That's the whole surprise of it. If you want to be a part of our diamond so that you can be our diamond class Tuesday night, where I'm going to talk about the article we just said, crypto jacking. I already wrote a course on it. Malware and crypto jacking. That's third in line next to phishing attacks and pig butchering. And then, yeah, diamond class. You want to join our diamond class, ilcasecrets.com. And register for our 5-day challenge if you haven't done so, ILCA challenge for March 24th. So Monday, Inner Circle Crypto Talk. Then I'm doing the MoveQuest presentation. And that's it for that Monday night. Our next ILCA presentation will be next Thursday evening. I missed the last 2 Thursdays. So next Thursday evening, we'll be doing another presentation like this, and we'll be doing late night crypto talk. You guys ready for that? Late night crypto talk next Thursday. So with that, having a productive weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Get ready for the brand new week. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Brandon Ivey out. Bye-bye.